Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be your reading for love and money. So, the first thing that we're starting off with is going to be our love reading. So, this is going to be for all the Cancers that are in a situationship, that are in a relationship, that are taken, that are confused, involved, mingling, dating, whatever it is. Whatever you are doing with someone else, this is going to cover that, okay? All right, what do we need to know for Cancers this week in love? Our Cancers that are dating in love. What do we need to know for Cancers that are dating this week? Okay, we immediately have Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ten of Cups. You definitely are investing and putting more energy, effort into something that you already have with someone. You're wanting to help it grow, help it build towards that next level. I'm not going to take those because there's a little too many there, but we did have Death and Three of Swords. So it's someone that you are already involved with. You're more confidently moving forward with this person. You're choosing to invest more, whether it be emotion, time, finances, energy, whatever it is here. We have Justice coming out. You're trying to move this relationship to make it a little bit more solid, a little bit more defined, determined. Justice could also speak of moving it into the legal matters, so officially proposing or marrying someone finally. But it's definitely choosing to settle down with someone, okay? So what's the problem? I'm assuming there's a problem if you're here listening. So what's the problem with this relationship? What's going on? What do we need to know about it? I don't know why, but when the Queen of Cups came out, I seen it like flicker before it came out, but as soon as it came out, I got like a third party. I got like a third situation. Someone that's not in this relationship, okay? I don't know why I got that. I know Cancer, that can be your card as well. It can also talk about like a lot of emotional abundance, but the energy that I got is this is a third party, a third person. We have Lover. What about this Queen of Cups? What do we need to know? Oh my goodness. I want all these cards. What do we need to know about this Queen of Cups? There is someone, this is either your energy or the energy of the person you're involved with that you want to invest more into. There is an energy of one of you are reminiscing, thinking, talking to this Queen of Cups energy, whoever this Queen of Cups is, and you're trying to be sneaky. Whoever this is trying to be very sneaky. They're trying to be secretive about it. This person still has emotions for them. For the Queen of Cups, this person still, I don't want to say in love with them, but they have a lot of fondness for them. They have a lot of energy for them. They have a lot of interest in them. Okay, so it's like even though you guys may be moving forward with the relationship, you may be choosing to settle down with the relationship, the other person may be playing along with this, but as you move closer towards a solid commitment, something like marriage, what's coming out, I feel, is that this person has more hesitancy than you realized, and it's because they still like someone else. They are still attached energetically and emotionally to someone else that they kept very quiet about. They didn't say anything about this, okay? You might have thought they finally moved on from it. You might have assumed that they let this person go because they're with you and they're moving forward with you, but it's like, no, this person energetically is very much held back from having a solid commitment with you or anyone else at this time because they are still energetically and emotionally tied into this Queen of Cups here. Like, they cannot get this person off their mind. Energetically, it's like almost impossible for them to fully invest in a committed relationship that moves into something like marriage because there is constantly a pull to go back to this Queen of Cups, to go back towards this person. Who is this Queen of Cups? I want to see. Who is this Queen of Cups? It is someone that they used to be with, whether they were in a relationship with them or not. This Queen of Cups is single, and that could be also what's triggering this person's emotion to want to go back to the Queen of Cups, is because they're finding out or discovering that they're single. But this Queen of Cups energy, they're single, they're focused on themselves, they're building, they're creating, they're manifesting the reality they want. I don't feel like this Queen of Cups is actively reaching out or trying to get in touch with this person. Cancer, I feel like your person or you're not being approached by this Queen of Cups, but you can't help but to notice that they're single, they're abundant, they're thriving, they're enjoying their life, and you just really, really want to go back and talk to them. You want to go be with them. You still have love for them. There is still a lot of emotion there. But it's like you want to do it very quietly, very silently, because whoever you're with right now, they want to invest in you and they want to make this more serious. They definitely are looking at you guys as an item, as a couple, as something that is serious. Okay, so it's almost an energy of like, I'm not trying to cheat on them, but I do want to go talk to this Queen of Cups, and I would love to. It's almost like you're coming in with the devil. Yeah. It's almost who is it that's attached to the Queen of Cups? Is it you or them? Who's attached to the Queen of Cups? You or them? Is it Cancer or their partner? Who's attached to the Queen of Cups? I almost want to say it's you. It's you. It's you, Cancer. The person that you're with is showing up as a King of Wands. So it could be a fire sign that you're with, or someone that has a lot of fire, a lot of passion, someone who shows those traits of a fire sign. But this Queen of Cups is someone that you connect with more. And I don't know if it's just because they're in their water energy. This person could also have a lot of water or could be a water sign themselves. But the way it's coming out is that you are low-key, I hate using such strong words sometimes, but it's almost like you're obsessed with this person. And obsession is in the way of like, you can't let them go. Not obsessed with like, I'm stalking you 24/7 and I'm obsessed and like, I whatever. It's like you're obsessed to the degree of, I cannot let this person go. I can't get them off my mind. I can't stop wanting them. I can't stop thinking about them. I'm constantly passionate towards them. I really want this person. It's like obsessive in that way, where your energy is just obsessed with this person. You want this person's energy. I do feel like you want to approach this Queen of Cups as in almost like we're friends, or like I want to build a friendship with you, or I want to reestablish our friendship. That's how you want to approach them. But if you truly are honest with yourself, all of your energy is letting me know, even though that's how you want to approach this person, the way I feel your energy is I want to approach them that way, because I want to start to build a bridge and like mend whatever happened so that we can eventually be together. So even though this person you're with definitely like sees you as like, I want to be with this person, I want to invest with them, I want to have a family with them, I want to be married to them, I want to make things official with them. You're on the opposite end of like, I can't get this Queen of Cups off of my mind. This could somehow correlate with, I want to say it was like maybe the Taurus reading, because in their reading, it was someone wanting to progress with a relationship, but the other person was looking at someone else as like, this is the person I want to be with. So somehow there could be a correlation here with that reading, because it's the same energy, just on the opposite end is what it's coming through as. The same energy, just on the, from a different perspective, from the person who actually is looking at someone else and saying, I want that person, not the person I'm in a relationship with. Because it's like you want to approach this Queen of Cups in a very like I'm not trying to cheat, I'm not trying to, but I don't feel like you would tell this Queen of Cups you're in a relationship, and I don't feel like you want to tell the person you're in a relationship with that you're approaching or talking to this Queen of Cups, even if this person doesn't know anything about the Queen of Cups. It's like you want to keep everything very secretive, to the point where like one does not know about the other, because you don't want it to ruin what you could potentially have with this Queen of Cups. There's very much an energy of like, I want to move forward with this person. I want to talk to them. I want to reconcile the relationship here. But that's not how you're approaching it. You're approaching it as like purely, I just want to be friends. What's going on with you? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can go out. We can have fun. You know, we're all good friends. It's all good friend, good times. But your intentions are letting me know, the energetic intention I'm picking up on lets me know that you have a lot of emotion for this person, and you actually just, you want to see if there's any way that you can still be with them before you completely move on into a different relationship where you have something like a commitment of a marriage. Okay, but you're like, I really don't want that. Like, it's good and I want it and it's good, it's fine, but I if I could, I would have this Queen of Cups right in front of me. I would be with that person, not the one I'm with, not this King of Wands energy that I'm with. I feel like there's a love for both, but there's just so much more energetic tie, energetic emotion towards the Queen of Cups here for you. What's the advice? The advice here is 7 of Cups. And then in this deck, we do have this very unique card, which is the Ten of Swords, but it says everything is fine. And then we have the actual Ten of Swords. So this is showing up as the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. So this is pretending that an ending is not happening, pretending that you don't feel, betrayed, pretending that, something is not suddenly coming to a crashing fall. It's like very much pretending like the Ten of Swords is not actually happening. So we have the 7 of Cups, that Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the 8 of Swords. And so it's very much like feeling very emotionally overwhelmed, really trying to ignore and act like you're not stuck. You really want to come into this energy of like, oh no, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know who I want to be with. I know what my future is. But it's like, really, you have no flipping idea. You don't even know who you're going to end up with. You don't know if this Queen of Cups likes you. You don't know if you're going to ruin things with this King of Wands. You don't know if you're going to progress things. Like, you really have no idea. Judgment is all about truth. It's like, it's time to get real honest with yourself. And then we have the Hermit. It's time to go within, get really honest with yourself, and figure out, what do you want to do? Not based off of how the Queen of Cups feels, not based off of how the King of Wands feels, so not based off of the person you're with or the person you want to be with. You need to go within and feel, how does Cancer feel? How does Cancer want their life to look? What does Cancer want from a partner? Is this King of Wands giving it to me? If they're not, why aren't they? What am I missing? What am I lacking? Why do I feel drawn to this Queen of Cups? What is it about that Queen of Cups, the energy that they give me? What is it about what they're giving me that I want? Like, you have to go within. Your advice here is, you need to go within. You need to figure out what it is you want, why you want it, how you feel about it, without considering or going based off of how they feel and what's going on with them and where it could go. Just purely sit with yourself and figure out what's got me in this energy of feeling stuck, of feeling confused, of not knowing where I'm going. What do I want? And why do I want it? Understand and emotionally feel out what's the reasons here. And then you can pursue the right option, the right direction for you to go into. If you know for a fact that, like, whatever it was with this Queen of Cups, I feel pulled to them, but why? Is it because I'm just like so used to them? Is it because, we used to have an energy together and is it because I don't like the fact or the idea that they're single and that someone else could be with them? Am I jealous in that way of this person, even though maybe I don't actually want to be with them? It's like, you have to go through those steps and really question yourself and figure out, where is this emotion coming from and why? And once you get through that, then you can better understand and have more clarity on, like, what should I do? Should I stay with the King of Wands? Or is this someone I really actually don't want to be with and I'm just biding my time with? Should I go after my Queen of Cups or not? You really have to go within yourself, Cancer, during this week to truly iron out your emotions here. Iron them out. Understand how you feel. Figure it out, okay? Don't just do things because you emotionally feel it. You need to sit with those emotions, understand those emotions, and then move forward, okay, Cancer? Now, this is going to be for the single Cancers, not involved, not dealing with anyone here, not, I know. I know. So, as I'm moving on, Spirit told me, Spirit's like, they wanted to know how the Queen of Cups feel about them. But I feel like that contradicts the advice, and so I didn't want to clarify, because it doesn't matter how the Queen of Cups feels about you, Cancer. What matters is how do you feel and why, okay? That's what matters. Because if I tell you, oh, this Queen of Cups is waiting for you and they're in love with you, obviously you're going to be like, well, I'm going to go towards them because you feel that right now, but you don't understand why you feel it. But if I'm like, oh, this Queen of Cups is like, oh, don't you come near me, then you're going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to make things work with this King of Wands, or I'm going to figure out, what we need to do here. It's like, I don't want their energy to influence how you feel. You got to figure out how you feel first, okay? Are we good with that, Spirit? Or is that good? Are we good with that? They're like, no, you need to clarify it for them. They want to know. They want to know, and they need to know. How does the Queen of Cups feel? We'll clarify. Hold on, singles. Hold on, singles. We'll clarify. This is when I take over the reading, and Spirit's like, no, we're in control. We control this, not you. I'm like, but Spirit, the advice, Spirit, the advice. They're like, you need to clarify it. Let them know how she feels. And I say she, but it could be a masculine. It could be a man. It doesn't have to be a woman. How does this Queen of Cups feel about Cancer? How does this Queen of Cups feel about Cancer? How do they feel about Cancer? Show me. How does this Queen of Cups feel about Cancer? Okay, they're definitely open to having a conversation. They're open to friendship. They're open to at least, oh, sorry, I gotta grab this one. Hold on, guys, hold on. Sorry. Just so you know, I did pause that, and it was right at 1606 when I paused it. So 606 could be a significant number. So we have Coffee Cup. They're totally open to having a conversation. I think they are a little curious about like what's going on with you, and they kind of want to know what's happening in your life, because there is a dual attachment here. There's a dual interest, a dual love. It's not just one-sided. And then we have engagement rings. So this person definitely, I feel that they definitely saw you as someone that they could be with. This person might even expected that you guys were going to be together, like for whatever reason. That was a thought in their mind that you were going to be the person that they were together with, that they would be engaged to by now, that they would be in a partnership with. And I feel like there is an energy about this person, the Queen of Cups, that they are still open and receptive to that. But the first thing that came out was more of like, just talking, getting to know where each other are at, feeling things out, getting an understanding. Just having different conversations. I feel like they have something that they definitely want to tell you, some kind of news, something happening in their world, their life, that is very unexpected, something that they've done, that I feel like have some level of excitement about, that they're like, man, I wish I could tell Cancer about this. I wish Cancer could know about this, because this is crazy, this is awesome, this is fun, it's exciting. It's definitely news that they would love to share with you if you guys were able to sit down and talk. And I feel like a part of what they want to talk about, a part of that conversation, is not just this news, but a part of what they want to talk about is like, what happened? Like, why aren't we together? Are you with someone? Am I with someone? Let's have that conversation. But let's honestly like talk, like what happened between us? Like, is there still interest? Is there still love? What's the reason we're not together anymore? And then at the end of the day, it's very much like they want to break through any boundaries that because I feel like you both have very defined reasons why you feel like you guys aren't together, but this person, this Queen of Cups, they want to come together with you and really figure out, not to fix it so you can be together, but they want to fix whatever happened or went wrong, because I feel like they value you just as much as you value them, where it's like they also want to be in your life just as much as you want to be in their life. But I do get the exact same energy from this Queen of Cups that I get from you, Cancer, which is almost like a self-lie, it's like a what is it, wool over the sheep's clothing, or sheep, something like that, where it's like this person also would come and approach you as in with an energy of like, I just want to be friends, I want to get to know you, where are you at in life, what's going on with you, let's catch up, let's let's make up, let's forget all that nonsense, and let's just be friends. They're in the same energy as you, where they're like, I'm going to approach you in this way, but what they secretly feel and what they secretly want is like, let's be friends and let's make this work and let's make amends and get to know each other better and come back together, because what I truly want is still to be with you. This person does have a longing still, just like you do, Cancer, to be with you. There is that energy around them, okay? So even though it's like you both want to approach each other and I feel like you both want to test the waters and see where the other one is at, because neither of you really know where the other one is at. You both might think each other hate each other, and really it's like, no, you don't. So this person is definitely open and receptive to having a discussion, a conversation, to talking, to sitting down, to hanging out, to catching up. And they're definitely going to put on the energy of like, I just want to be friends and, let's be relaxed, let's be casual, let's be fun. But all the while, they truly are like, I want to work on the deeper issues that we have, because I still want to be with you. I still have love for you. I still wish and hope that one day we could be together. Okay. This person has the same exact energy as you do, Cancer, where it's like underneath the friendship, this is what you truly want. All right, Spirit. All right, we clarified, we got that out of the way. Now let's go ahead and move into our single Cancers. Okay, single Cancers, what do we need to know this week? Single as in you are not involved or dealing with anyone at this time. You're looking for new love. You could be dating, but you're not seriously dating one person or the other. Your interest is not captured by any one person. You might be thinking heavily of someone, but you're not with that person. What do our single Cancers need to know this week? What do our single Cancers need to know this week? Okay, we have dun 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 dun. We have Page of Wands. We have the World. I have 3 of Cups. We have 4 of Swords, and we have the Star. There is someone that you guys are meeting or running into, someone that you're interacting with, where it's like this person's energy and your energy together. It feels really good. It feels abundant. It feels new. It feels exciting, but it also for some reason feels very healing. Like you feel like if I was with this person, I feel like all of my pain, all my trauma, all my heartbreaks would just kind of fade away. Like they would just melt away into this person's hands and I would just be with them. And they feel the same way about you, Cancer. They're also picking up on this energy. There is just some kind of like really fun, exciting, but very healing and purifying and innocent energy between you two, where it's like you just know if we ever came together, and you could just be meeting this person like running past them. This could be someone new. I do pick up a new energy, not someone that you're used to, not someone you're dating. This could be someone that you've been talking to like online or on a dating app, and you guys have planned to meet, and like the first time that you're actually physically meeting each other and in each other's like physical presence, you're feeling this energy between each other, where it's just like if we came together, if we were together, if we were in a relationship together, it would be the most like healing thing, because we would each get the love and attention, and we would both get the grace, and we would both get the understanding, like everything that you've never had in the past, the things that you feel like you've lacked from other relationships. This relationship would introduce those things, which would create a lot of healing for you and for them. It's like it's your ultimate relationship here, where it's like you're getting everything you could possibly need or want, and it just feels good. It feels right. It feels on point here, okay? And it's worthwhile investing in, and I feel like it would move towards an investment if you allow it. Is there anything else we need to know about the singles and this energy? Is there anything else we need to know about single Cancer? Oh, spit them all out at me at the same time. Why don't you? We have the Knight of Pentacles, now we have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and Judgment. It's like, yeah, this relationship, it would not move crazy fast, where it's like toxic, scary fast, but it would move at a really healthy, on the quicker side, a healthy pace here, where you guys quickly would choose to invest in each other. You would quickly choose to come together and build together, to work together. This person's going to have a good amount of money. Either you have a good amount of money or they have a good amount of money, but it's enough money that you guys could quickly plan a future together and then actionably start doing that future, because this person would be able to provide the money for it. So it's like very quickly we are enamored, we're dating, we're in love with each other, and then all of a sudden we're talking about moving in, and this person has enough financial means, or you do, so that you guys can then find a house and pick it and start living and moving in together. And then all of a sudden from that, it's like now we can move to marriage because they can actually afford an engagement ring, or you can, Cancer. It's something like that where it's like most of those steps that you would have to save money for, that you would have to wait until you're like financially stable or ready to do, this person or you're like, I already got what I need to make these steps happen. And so the steps, that's why it moves quicker. That's why it's on the quicker side with the progression here, because it's like it's moving at a very healthy pace, but you already have all the means and all the ability to move it to the next level. So right when you guys both feel energetically like I'm ready for the next level, there is no pause or hesitation. You can quickly just move right into it. You don't have to wait until it's like, okay, I got to save money up for this, I got to save money up for that, or I have to figure this job out for that. It's like, yeah, Ace of Wands. The second you get the idea in your mind and you both feel like you agree on that idea, like, yeah, I think we would do great living together. It's like the next week you guys are house shopping together. You're looking for a place to move in together, or one of you has the house already and there's enough room to just bring the other person right on in. It's like we don't have to pause and delay this next step unless we choose to, because everything else is laid out for us. It's already even. And there's just, I keep getting just this healing energy. So this definitely has a huge potential to progress and move forward. Let me see if I can get a little bit more about like who this person is for you, so you can kind of identify them a little bit more. I'm going to do angel messages here. Show me, who is this person? Who is this person that single Cancers are having this energy with next week? Ooh, it's definitely someone you're not expecting. It's someone that you initially would not look at this person and be like, oh, I could spend my life with them. They might not be your type. They might not be someone that you typically are attracted to. This person, I promise you and guarantee you though, you will be attracted to them. So don't ever feel like you have to compromise your standards of like who I'm attracted to be with this person. You are attracted to them, but it just kind of is, it's a little off-putting because this isn't the typical person that you're attracted to. So for some of you have a preference on like who you date racially. Not that it's like a mental preference, but it's like you seem to be more attracted to Hispanic, more than anything else. And so typically you're dating people that are Hispanic, and then all of a sudden this person comes up and they're black, and you're like, whoa, like this is a really attractive person, but it's a little off-putting because it's like, well, typically I'm only attracted to Hispanics because of their features or something about them. But this person, like, they're not Hispanic, but they're very attractive. Like, I like this person. So it's off-putting in that way. But don't feel like you're not attracted. You're very much attracted. They're attracted to you, and it could be vice versa. You're not their typical type that they have been with. But the attractive level, there's a mutual attraction here. Okay, codependency. So it could be that very quickly you guys are coming together in a way that could come off as codependency or become codependency if you're not careful with it. I feel like because there is so much healing energy between you two, when you are physically in the same area, like presence, when you're physically in the same presence together, you can feel the healing energy that is exchanged between you two, and that energy quickly becomes addictive. You guys quickly latch onto it because it feels good to be healed. It feels good to feel healed, right? And it feels good to be with someone that you're attracted to that gives you that energy. And so there could be a feeling of like always wanting to be with this person, always wanting to be around them, always thinking about them, always like just craving their energy, and vice versa, them for you. And it's because you crave the healing, but you might misunderstand, you might misalign that craving of healing for that craving of that person, because you attach the healing to that person, and it can quickly create a codependency here where you guys are too dependent on each other's energy when it comes to healing. It is still your responsibility, Cancer, at the end of the day, to heal yourself, to provide that energy and that space for yourself, and not to rely on someone else. Because what if you guys break up? What if you guys don't move forward? Well, now you're going to feel like everything's crashing in because the one source you had to feel healed is now gone. You still have a responsibility to heal yourself, Cancer, and that is where this codependency energy is going to have to be put in check, because you guys are going to have to remember you are separate people on separate journeys that need to heal each other separately, and not depend solely on each other for that healing energy. Okay, what else can we Okay, Cancer, prime example of that. Really quick, the time stopped at 8:48 when I paused this, so could be a significant number for you. It was 2484. Oh my God. 2848. There we go. Prime example of this is my daughter. She wanted to come into the room only because she didn't have access. She didn't really need anything. She was good on everything that she had. She just wanted to come in because she didn't have access to it, okay? And so I feel like that's what yours and this person's energy slightly is like you guys just want access to each other. And when there's not access, it's not even that you need it or that it's serious, but this could be a potential issue that comes up where it's like you're one or both of you are really bad at not being in each other's energies, and you just always want access to that energy even though you don't always need it, okay? Anything else about this person Cancer should know? Anything else about this energy that Cancer should know? Anything else about this energy that Cancer should know? I feel like those are the main ones here, okay? Chemistry, yeah, we already know that. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. It's going to be like immediate chemistry to the point where it's like, it's a little shocking how fast you blend with this person, how quickly you fall in with this person, how easily you fall in with this person. Just please, this is a message that they just gave me. Don't take that as like this is something toxic and like it's something to avoid. Like don't allow the ease of the energy between you two to create the fear of like, oh, it's too good to be true, and so I'm gonna, sabotage it and not move forward with it. It's like, no, like I've already pointed out what the issue could be, which is that codependency. So with that in mind, don't start to get scared and sabotage this because of how easily the energies are coming together and working together. Cancer, this is a good thing. This is a beautiful thing. And I don't see anything but good intentions on both of your ends. It's just a matter of like neither of you can start to self-sabotage when you feel like this is too easy, this flows too well. Just keep an eye on that codependency energy there and make sure that you're not creating codependency. Allow there to be separation, allow there to be time apart, allow there to be conversation where it's not like if you're texting, you're not texting the entire day. Like maybe you text once or twice. Like set that boundary up front so that you guys can each stay in like a healthy independent energy while you're still getting to know each other and coming together. Make sure that pace that you're moving, it does not get unhealthy where it's moving too fast before you even know each other, you're living with each other, that kind of energy here. So that is all that I have for you Cancers that are single, that are going to be meeting this person, that has this person coming in for you energetically. Time range, I say 1 to 3 weeks is what they gave me. So some of you are meeting this person this week. Some of you will be meeting them within the next few weeks, okay? But you will be introduced to this energy. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it because the second that you have that energy around you and it's around them, you guys are clicking, you're meshing, you're recognizing. It's like, why am I so pulled to this person? Why do I feel so good about this person? Why do I briefly met them for 5 minutes and here I am like, spending my whole night just thinking about them, like every little facial feature on them. It's like, you don't want to get obsessive with it, but that's how you'll know that this is that person, is because the energy just feels good. But not only that, you just feel like, I want to be in that energy. I want to be a part of that energy. Like I like that person a lot. There's no questioning. It's not easy to get this person off of your mind is what I feel here. But that again is that thing that you need to keep an eye on to make sure it does not turn toxic. Don't get obsessive. Don't get codependent. Don't allow them to be obsessive. Don't allow them to be codependent. The second that energy gets introduced, it's hard to get it to go away. So you want to be cognizant not to introduce it at all. And if you start to see it coming in, nip it in the bud. Don't let it kind of like play out and feel, oh, they're so obsessed with me. Oh, they don't want me. It's like, no, that's cute and fun now in the honeymoon phase, but just wait. It gets worse, So let's go ahead, and I believe that I did the singles and the relationship one there. So let's go ahead and jump into money, Cancer. So we're going to see what does Cancer need to know. For those Cancers that have jobs, that work with people, have a career, a profession in something, work at a company, work for a person. This is your part of the reading. Cancer, if these messages are resonating for you or you're enjoying my energy and my vibe, please do make sure you are hitting that like button or subscribing if you want future messages. It does nothing but help my channel grow, and I can't do that without you guys and your love. So it always inspires and motivates me to keep doing this when I get to hear the interesting feedback and the fun comments. But most of all, when I see the likes, it lets me know that I'm tapping into your energy and I'm giving messages that help and that resonate. So please make sure you are hitting that button. What does Cancer? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. We'll leave it. That's the first one that came out. So a lot of stability, a lot of good, stable, consistent energy is what I'm getting here. This energy is very much like long-term energy is what I get. It's not necessarily about investing, but there's something at your job. Some of you have been there for a long time where you're just like, it's not like you've had rapid growth. You haven't like stayed stagnant either though, but it's just like you're consistently growing at a very paced timeline here. Nothing is like unpredictable. It's very stable. You know how much money you're getting and when. Nothing ever really changes. It's just very stable, very consistent, predictable energy here is what I get. And then we had the Hierophant that came out after that. So again, it feels like the message I got is that some of you are being called to do something different. The reason you're being called to do something different is because you have for a very long time been in this very stable, consistent, predictable energy. And there is a different path that is wanting to be shown to you. And this path, I feel like it's calling you, it's pulling you in, it's asking you to pay attention to it, it's asking you to explore it. But some of you Cancers are so comfortable with what you've always done, and it's so predictable and stable and consistent that you don't really want to pull out of that energy. But there is something coming in that's calling you and kind of like slowly pulling your attention toward this direction that Spirit might want you to go into. This direction may not be as consistent, stable, and predictable. And so you might be trying to put it off. You might be trying to ignore it, suppress it. There is some kind of calling here though, internally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that you feel where it's like, it's pulling you, it's urging you to like, look over here. Like, I know you've always looked left, but just entertain me. Just look over here at the right. Just, take a glance at the right, take a peek at the right. And it keeps tapping you on your shoulder, Cancer, is what I feel here. And this week you're going to get another message. You're going to get another message. It's going to be a stronger message to pull your attention towards that path that you have not explored yet, okay? This is Spirit coming through, asking you to please look at this path. Don't keep ignoring it. Explore it. Look at it. Just dip your toe in, just feel it out a little bit, because trust me, there's a reason why they want you to pay attention. Show me more about Cancers at work. What do they need to know for this week? We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Pentacles is all about like holding on, and they're asking you to release judgment. They want you to take what you know, take the stability that you have, and allow it to flow, allow it to be adjusted, allow it to be something different. I feel like you have a fear. They're not a fear. You have an understanding. You have a truth. You have a belief that if I leave this consistent, stable, predictable energy that I am in, if I leave this job that I'm at, I will be in a lot of lack. I will be financially, not where I need to be. I will experience a lot of hardship. I will be left out in the cold. I'll lose friendships. I'll lose people in my lives that I like. It's like you have a internal belief and truth that if I leave this situation, this job, this position, a lot of bad things are going to happen, essentially. Like, you're not really seeing the good things. You feel very much like, I just want to hold on to what I have because this is what's stable and reliable for me. If I leave it, I will not be stable. I will not be reliable. I cannot rely on my job anymore, but it's like, but Spirit's asking you to trust, to faith, to have faith, to believe the intuition that's being given to you, to listen to the messages that are coming towards you, because I feel like even though your mind is saying this is going to put me into a lack energy, your mind is telling you this is not a smart move. I don't want to look at that path because I'm going to lose relationships, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose my title, I'm going to lose all these things. But your intuition is telling you, yeah, we want to go look at that path. We want to explore that path. We want to dabble in that. We want to go in that direction. Your intuition and energy is like, it's like asking you, and it's telling you like, yeah, we feel good about that. But your mind, Cancer, your mind is telling you something different. And so Spirit's asking you, we're sending you these messages for a reason. We're trying to get through to you for a reason, because we want you to trust your intuition. Trust how you feel about this path, not what you think, because how we think can be easily manipulated. How we think can be easily programmed. It can be easily influenced by things around us, people around us, old childhood beliefs and traumas. Your mind is very easy to change and be malleable, more than we might want to admit it is. But your intuition, your intuition, that internal feeling, that is something that is very difficult to penetrate from the outside and manipulate or confuse or influence. If we can be in touch with ourselves, if we can trust ourselves, that is something that is difficult for external energy or forces or people to change, to move in the way they want it to, because that intuition is like our direct link to source. That's our direct connection to source. And it's difficult to fuck up that connection in a way where it's like telling you something that it's not true, okay? That is the one solid, and this is more channeling energetically, like the messages that I'm receiving from source to give you confidence with moving forward in this direction is like, that is the one thing you can always rely on and trust in this world is your intuition, because that is the one thing that is always going to be connected to something that is of truth, of love, of healing, of purity, of light. And so I know it dabbles more into, and they're not wanting me to go into the weeds with it, but I feel it's necessary to say this. Your intuition, you may think that sometimes it lies to you, because you may feel like I got to go do this, and then you do it and it doesn't turn out well. Well, there's two things to that. The first thing is our intuition can easily become lost within our emotions. And so sometimes our emotions come to play, our mind is coming into play, and the two of those together are making us think it's intuition, but it's really not. It's us emotionally feeling a way, feeling like we want this, and so we're feeling guided that way, when really it's not. That's not your intuition. That is your emotion and your mind telling you this is what you want, and this is where you should go, this is what you should do. And it's up to you in your own personal work to get back in touch with that energy of your intuition and not your emotion, okay? It's practice, it takes work, but you can do it. The second part to that is that sometimes our intuition will guide us to do things that don't feel so good in the end, and the reason being because maybe that's a lesson we had to learn. Maybe that's a karmic toll that we had to play out, a contract or something. Maybe what we did helped someone else. It wasn't meant to help us, it was meant to help someone else, and we have no idea like how that impacted that person, even if we thought it impacted us negatively. So there's things that sometimes that we can start to fear or misconstrue what our intuition is, but source is letting me know, for you, Cancer specifically, your intuition is the one place you can always go to, and that is a place of truth every time. That is a place of love and healing every time, if you can decipher and connect to it healthily, and not think it's your emotion, not think it's your mind, not doubt it, not fear it. That is a place that you should be able to go to within yourself and know and trust that you are protected by listening to that intuition, okay? Because some of you, I feel like that's part of what this is you're choosing to not listen to the intuition because your emotions are telling you something else. Your mind is telling you something else. And at some point in your life, you chose to put more weight on what you see and believe in this world, this reality, than what your emotion might be telling you. The reason we do that sometimes is because we feel like our intuition has fooled us, has tricked us, has misguided us. But it's usually for one of those two reasons that I just mentioned. And so it's like Spirit's really asking you, trust your intuition, trust that, because it will never, ever, ever put you in the wrong place, as long as it is your intuition you're connecting with, not your mind, not your emotions here. And Cancer, I feel like to a degree, how do I say that? Sorry, this is channeling. What I feel I need to tell you is like, don't put more weight and importance on how you think and feel about things emotionally than you do on your intuition, because this world that we live in is an illusion. This world that we live in, it changes every second. It's never ever what it seems to be what it is. And so when we use our senses, when we use our eyes, when we use our intellect to try to guide us through this world that is ever changing, that is constantly evolving, that is always an illusion, that is there's a word they're trying to give me and I don't know the word, so it's kind of hard to get it to come through, but it's this world is ever the reality, your reality, the things you see, the things you experience, the people, the beliefs, the things you have, epernescent or something like that. I don't even know what that means, but that's the word that's coming through. Epernescent. I feel like it's epernescent. I don't know what that means, and so I'm not going to keep using it in a sentence, but that is the word that's coming through. Let me Google it. No, I'm going to Google it later. Sorry. This is me trying to focus. So something about epernescence or eperescent is what this world is what our reality is. It shows us. And it's not that you can't trust it, but it's just that you cannot trust your own singular view and understanding of what this world is, because there is so much more than your view. There's so much more than your truth. But your intuition, because it directly connects to source, source sees and understands everything. It sees, it's involved, it creates, it shifts, it moves, source is everything, because everyone is connected to source, and that makes source everything. Okay, source understands, it's tapped into every energy, not just yours, which allows it to guide you and show you and lead you to the right things at the right time under the right circumstances and conditions, because it sees everything for what it is versus your view, which sees things for what you see them as, not what everything actually is. So for whatever reason, I needed to break that down for you, Cancer, and explain that. So I feel like some of you have a blockage against this. And so this is spirit, and I wouldn't feel the need to explain this the depth that I am if this message was not important for those of you that this resonates with, that it is time it is time to listen to your intuition. It's time to open your ears to those messages that Spirit's trying to give you, whether it's through synchronicities, whether it's through numbers, whether it's through people, messages, music, videos. Allow those things to come through and not brush them off as like pure coincidence, because that is Spirit trying to talk to you. It's trying to get your attention to guide you in a certain direction or towards a certain person, place, thing, whatever it is. There's a real heavy importance on someone resonating with this to listen to the messages coming towards them. Be aware, allow yourself to be aware, allow yourself to trust and not think it's a mental mind game that's being played on you. You're not creating this, you're not imagining it, it's happening, it's real, it's true, and allow that trust to be there, okay, Cancer? I feel like that's all the messages we had for Cancers that are at work. There is somewhere you're being guided, but you need to allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to break from the routine that you're in right now. You're so used to this routine. Allow yourself to break out of that routine, okay? Sorry, I did not mean to make this so long, but there's a lot of messages that are like in depth for you, Cancer. These are going to be the messages for Cancers that own a business, make money on the side, make money as primary income, whatever it is for you, Cancer. These are for the Cancers that are somehow making money on their own, that are doing something on their own that is generating income, finances, something like that, okay? Cancer, what does Cancers in business need to know this week? What does Cancers in business need to know this week? I immediately got something about foundations, charity, giving back, donating, fundraising, something like that. So that could be your business, a business idea, or that's Spirit asking you to give back. You're now becoming more abundant within your business, and so now it's time for you to find a way to give back to that abundance, because as it comes to you, the best way to keep it coming to you is by giving it back as well. It's a shared energy, it's reciprocal here. That's just a message that I got. What came out is 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, you're investing in something that is healthy. You're investing in something that is going to pay off for you, that is a new beginning here. Some of you are just starting out in your business, and it's like you need to invest more into the business, not financially per se, but sometimes it's investing more of your energy, your time, your problem solving skills, investing more of your mental capacity, your physical energy. It's not manifesting, but maybe that's how you manifest your business, is by investing more of your energy into it. We have the Hangman and the Queen of Wands. This could be something that you're really not. You're waiting to be more confident, like you're almost like starting out very minimally and investing very minimally, because you want to see, like, maybe if I throw a penny into the fountain, will that tiny wish come true? And if it does, then I know that I can throw all of my money into the fountain and that it'll come true. But it's almost like you're testing something to see, if I do this, does it work? And if it does work, then I'll invest everything into it, okay? Then I'll be more confident with moving forward with it, but I need to test it. I need to do a tiny little test first to see, is it worth it? Does it make sense, okay? And we have the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and a card that fell. And the Star. And it's letting you know, yes, it is worth the investment. Yes, the outcome that you want, the business that you're looking at, whether you're trying to implement something different in your business, you're taking a new approach, you're doing something new, it's like whatever that little thing is that you wanted to just do a little small test run on and just be like, does it work? I just kind of want to see if it works or not. Whatever that is, it's letting you know, like, yeah, that is worthwhile. That, and what they just told me, that was an intuitively guided message that came your way, that showed you that option, that approach, that idea, whatever it is that you did a tiny little investment in just to see if it would happen, if it would work out well. Spirit, just let me know. That was a message they gave you. That was a place that they guided you to, because that is going to create you some abundance. That is going to create you success. It's going to help move your business forward. It's going to help level your business up here. That was something that they helped you see, helped you find in whatever way that they did. And this is kind of leaking into the message for the people that are at work, have a career, have a job, is the more you trust, the more successful and abundant you will feel in life. Even if you don't become a millionaire, the more you trust, Spirit will put you in situations that make you feel abundant, that allow the true abundance within you to come out and to lead the way, that allow you to trust every step that you take, even if you don't know where it's going to lead, even if it is challenging or difficult or scary in the moment, you trust it, you believe in it. And by doing this, by following that intuition, by trusting where it's guiding you, you will experience abundance, you will experience happiness, you will experience everything that comes along with that, okay? And it's all from just allowing yourself to be vulnerable and surrender enough that you are trusting wherever you are being guided and taken. And the more you do that, the more outcome and results that are positive you will see, okay? Anything else that Cancers in business need to know? They want me to clarify something. What am I clarifying? Clarify abundance. What is abundance for Cancer? Eight of Cups. Abundance for you, Cancer, is not having anything that feels unfulfilling in your life, not having to work at an unfulfilling job, not having to invest in an unfulfilling relationship, not having to spend money on unfulfilling debts, not living in a house that feels unfulfilling. Abundance for you, Cancer, at least for the ones that this is speaking to right now, because for whatever reason you might have been questioning, what does abundance mean if it's not financial? And this is clarifying for you. Abundance for you means not having anything that does not feel abundant, that does not feel fulfilling, that does not feel enjoying to you in your life. Abundance for you is moving towards things that you find to be wish fulfillment, that you find to be fully energetically, emotionally aligned to you, and being able to spend your time, your energy, your investments on those things that actually feel really good rather than spending it on things that don't feel good. The best way I could give you an example of this is like, if I mean, relationships is perfect. I'm with someone, I've been with this person, I've been married to this person, and we had kids together, we grew up together, we've been together so long. It doesn't make sense to break up, but I'm not fulfilled. You know, I don't feel passion, I don't feel adventure, I don't feel happiness, I don't feel I don't feel like I'm attracted to them anymore, or maybe I don't feel like they're attracted to me. I feel like routine, monotonous, repetitive. It's like energies like that, where this is not a fulfilling relationship. This is just something that I'm in because it makes sense to be in. It's asking you to, or not asking you, I'm sorry, it's telling you that abundance, that energy of abundance is not present in a situation like that. You can, not everything's going to be passion 24/7, but when it feels like a part of your routine, day in, day out, obligation, that's not abundance. Abundance is the ability to expand, to grow, to the passion, the drive to move and explore, whatever that is in whatever capacity, a relationship, a job, finances, hobbies, environments, groups, friends, anything, can have an air of abundance to it, or it cannot. And your abundance, Cancer, at the end of the day, is making sure everything in your life has an energy of abundance attached to it. Okay? I feel like that's all the messages that I have for you, Cancer. If this resonated for you, which I really hope it did, please make sure you are liking. I always enjoy reading the comments down below to understand how this is playing out in your life as well. But please know that as I start my business for tarot reading and giving you guys different messages, the only way for it to grow is to give that energetic love back to me and subscribe and like to my channel. And don't even have to subscribe, but if you watch the video this long, I'm hoping it resonated and it made sense for you. Something here sounded good, so please do hit that like button. Let me know that I was able to help and reach you, and this video did something good for you. Cancer, that's everything I have for you. I'll see you guys next week. I do plan to do the April monthly readings here soon, so you'll probably see me next time in that. Thank you so much, Cancer. Bye.